Second, to develop literary competence. Third, to bring a literary piece of art into the student's intellectual and emotional baggage. Fourth, to develop the student's decision-making and meaning-making. 1. Aim for a balanced test. A test can include several types of test items or test types, such as guided, controlled, and free response type of test, or productive and receptive response test, and the likes. Second, use actual authentic test. Why? Because this will eliminate dependence on the student's preparedness or memorized notes. Third, provide linguistic support when necessary, because this can help eliminate the linguistic difficulties that may hinder the application of literary skills. Fourth, test items should require the application of skills and principles. Number 5, test items should encourage the transfer of skills from familiar text to unfamiliar text. Number 6, write the test items to meet the student level, not the tutor's expectations. 7, the test items should give abstract, concept, or practical, and it should have a concrete focus. 8, devise questions that would encourage the test takers to identify with and personalize text that they will meet. And number 9, translate into test situations those activities found motivating in the room.
It's a multiple choice. A multiple choice is an item in an examination which has 4 choices, and each choice is consisted of A, B, C, and D, and only one choice is an answer.
Gap filling. For example, William Shakespeare was in English blank. So in gap filling, they must have a broader context. Also, you have more than one option. It could be possible unless the tester provides a limited or first letter. Tests should focus on content words, and production is tested unless options are provided, and it should focus on the aspect that should be assessed. Essay test. For example, check out the language meaning of the song and explain its denotation and connotation in semantics. Frequently, essay questions in literature course are based on the subject that are being discussed in the class, and it requires the student to organize their thoughts and their interpretations, and it also highly valid test form in terms of literature assessment.
So for the knowledge question, it encourages reading of the text. Also, knowledge question is authentic and communicative. And knowledge questions is a highly valid test form. So, an example of a knowledge question is to identify the following characters and briefly describe their roles. It has its positive and negative points. So, the first for its positive point is that it favors the student who express themselves fluently in the target language. It permits a broader sampling of the subject matter and confront with more direct questions. So, for its negative point, it is difficult to score with complete reliability, and the teacher and student report may tend to influence the best grade.
Alright, hi everyone. I'll be talking about the importance of literature assessment. So, actually, according to Dixon, 1966, Purves 1978, and Michael in 1980, there are 3 thrusts that differentiate curricula for literature. One literature curriculum focuses on texts and knowledge of literary and cultural heritage of a group. A second focuses on development of skilled readers and critics of literary text. And a third focuses on the encouragement of personal growth through reading and involvement with the text. Looking at the three thrusts, we could actually see that there is no single test that covers the three thrusts. The limited availability on literature assessment not only affects the curriculum, but it has an impact on teachers, English curriculum specialists, test makers, and teacher educators when refining their understanding of literature and the way that it is taught. In September 1955, Edward J. Gordon presented in the English Journal actually 5 useful levels of teaching and testing in English literature, and thus helped to point the way towards a better rationality. So his levels suggest a hierarchy of questions that place increasing demands on the student's talent for thinking in abstract terms. So this is actually one goal of literary assessment or literature assessment, aside from the knowing the basic information about a literary text. We also need to test or assess the talents of our students in thinking in abstract terms. So the abilities which they tests are number 1, to remember a fact, of course. Number 2, to prove a generalization that someone else has made. 3, to make one's own generalization. 4, to generalize from the book to its application in life. And finally, to carry over the generalization into one's own behavior.
Yup.